Hello and welcome to another episode of Funbearable. I'm Brad Rohr.
And I'm Chuck Staten.
Wow.
How you doing, buddy?
Up and down. How are you?
We're doing pretty good. I mean,
Yes.
it's summertime and the living is easy.
Is it though?
It's summertime and the living is difficult. I wish you did that.
Really is. Possibly.
Yes.
Have some possible changes on the horizon,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I mean, a couple big job interviews coming up.
Yeah, many.
Could result in a big move.
Yeah.
Could result in, throwing myself off a bridge.
Yeah,
Who
there you
knows?
go.
Who knows?
It could be one or the other.
One or the other.
Yeah, you never know.
50-50 shot at this point. Well, 2 interviews, 1 bridge. 66-33.
I get it.
Wasn't there.
So you wanted to tell me something.
I did. So recently I was home. I was visiting with my family, and
Yeah.
my nephew was there. He is 16 years old.
Wow.
Do you remember what it's like to be 16?
Do I?
Yeah. I still act like I'm 16.
Well, at this point in time, I mean, we've been cruising the year 2000 with the retro Fun Bammies.
Yes.
I was 16.
Yes.
So I just did a lot of research on Chuck Staten at 16.
Okay.
Woo, this guy was a horn dog.
Really?
Yeah.
What a surprise.
Yeah.
That you would grow into the well-adjusted adult you are today.
Now I'm a horn dog and my joints hurt.
Yes.
That's the difference.
So I was in the car with my nephews, just the 2 of us.
Yep.
It's the last night I was there, and I'm like, let's go. I wanted to get a gift for Chuck and Natalie for watching my cat.
Yes.
Which,
that's very sweet.
In this case, was barbecue potato chips of a certain brand that Natalie really likes, and Chuck will eat a lot of before they get to Natalie.
Now, can I ask you a question?
Please do.
Are you intentionally being vague about the brand so that it doesn't get too big from our podcast that the chips are then sold out in the future? Is that why you said of a certain brand?
That seems likely that it's Jay's potato chips or a kind of a Chicagoland brand.
No.
You know what? If Jay's wants to sponsor us,
Oh, that'd be a good day.
we'll take your potato chip money.
Imagine if they
Shoestring
only sent
tie.
us potato chips. I'd still do it.
I would too, depending on the seasoning.
Do they have different seasons?
Yeah, there's what's the
Fall.
fall potato chips.
Yeah.
The
Would you eat fall potato chips?
I would definitely. It's a maple smoky. Like
Yes.
it's probably very good.
Oh my God, yeah.
Summer potato chips. I mean that's salt, beach sweat.
Jays, here's a new plan for you. Or any potato chip company. Make a fall flavor, winter, spring, summer.
Yep.
Now, what would that be? Fall could be pumpkin.
Okay, could be. A lot of different. You cycle through your fall flavors.
Ooh, you have the fall. Okay, here we go. This is what we're doing.
Right.
Fall series. The Jays fall series.
Okay.
3 different ones.
Yep.
One is like maple bourbon.
Okay.
Or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
One is like pumpkin spice. And one,
I got it. Are you ready?
yeah,
Candy apple, and they're sweet potato chips.
candy apple cider.
Woo!
Wow. This is $1 million idea.
Write it down.
I'm writing it down.
Called Jay. Winter flavors.
Okay.
Oh boy, this is going to be tougher. It's going to be tougher. I think of like the spices. I want to say spiced cider, but we just did a spice.
Yeah.
like a mulled wine type flavor.
Wow. That's I didn't expect that coming from you.
I got to stretch. Jay's, they've got some good people on their team, but why not 2 podcasters?
What about like a marshmallow?
I was thinking that for summer.
Oh, okay. Campfire.
Yeah.
Okay. Winter. What else is candy cane?
Ooh, a peppermint potato chip.
Know about that.
I mean, it's on some level.
Yeah.
People are going to buy it.
Yes.
Because it's out of the ordinary.
That's the thing. So peppermint, I say peppermint can fly.
I know that some companies
Hot
already.
cocoa?
Ooh, yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry. I don't want to interrupt with my excitement.
Holiday dinner, where it's kind of a
That's interesting.
poultry and gravy seasoning, because you've got the potatoes.
Turkey cranberry, something like that.
I think that might do it.
Yeah, that might be good.
Yeah.
Oh God, I lost it.
Winter, you have hot cocoa.
Oh, yeah.
Marshmallows. Yeah.
What if they do in winter, they have one that's covered in chocolate? You know how they make chocolate covered potato chips
Yep.
and it's a hot cocoa Hot cocoa covered potato chip.
Jay's, we are giving you gold here. Please give us potato chips.
We got peppermint.
Spring. I'm going to throw out an unconventional flavor for spring.
Yes.
Like a matcha.
Okay. Is that a spring?
Well, it's green.
It's green and grassy.
Yep.
It's earthy.
Yep.
What else you got in spring?
Flowers, rain.
Oh, there's rain in the spring. Rain flavored is weird.
Just wet potato chips.
Just a bag of water with potato chips.
Wet potato chips.
This is. You know what? Let's move on to summer, and let me look up spring flavors as we do. So, what do you got for summer? You think
summer like a campfire marshmallow type flavor?
Campfire? Do you want to call it campfire s'mores?
Yeah, I think
and it could be smoky.
Yeah,
with a little. That's good.
Now this shows my regional bias because Jay's is a Midwestern brand, but out here, a lobster roll flavored potato chip.
Lobster roll would be great. Let me think about. Let's say lobster roll because I was going to say lobster, but lobster roll is good.
Yeah, and it fits the summer theme.
Yes, exactly. Summer feels like there's a lot.
It does.
There's rocket pops.
Okay.
Oh,
yep.
What if they did rocket pops and each one was red, white, yellow?
That's
red, white, blue.
Yeah, that's a lot of effort. But if anyone can do it, it's Jay's.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're taking that off the table.
Okay.
That's too complicated.
Right?
Just some are blue, some are red, some are white.
Yeah, there you go.
And we could
tricolor chips.
You could even call them. Let's say they're not going to do rocket pops because that's probably copyrighted. What if you did 4th of July?
Yeah, patriotic chips, firework chips.
Yeah, exactly. And even if you just had them with a smoky flavor, like it's like fireworks, that would be good. So we got fireworks, campfire s'mores, lobster roll.
Yeah.
And for spring, you want to hear some spring flavors?
I do.
All right. So it says strawberry and lemon.
Okay.
I can see lemon, but not strawberry.
Yeah.
Apricot, mint.
Yeah, well, it's tough because we already used our mint idea on the candy cane flavor, but a mint julep flavor.
Yeah,
for the Kentucky Derby.
All right, I got some more. Let's see. Lavender.
Okay.
Honey.
There we go.
Honey is up there.
Yeah,
we could call it bumblebee honey or something like that. Pistachio. Yeah. It's not bad. It doesn't feel that springy to me. Could you do an espresso or a coffee one?
Yeah, I think you could.
They do it. Okay, they do a joint venture.
All right.
Dunkin' Donuts and Jay, and they have their cold brew like chip or something like that for the summertime. So we have at least 3 for every flavor. Season.
I mean, are we going to cut this as a 10-minute clip and send it to Jay's? Maybe.
Yeah, we should. Jay, hit us up.
Jay's, we love you. We love some Okie Doke popcorn. I don't know if it's Okie Doke or Okie Dokie. I don't know how to pronounce it. I know how it's spelled.
Yeah. I would say if a company really did do the 4th of July chips with red, white, and blue, I think people would be psyched about that. I think people would buy them.
Yeah.
So what were we talking about?
My nephew.
Yes.
We're in the car.
The potato chip connoisseur.
Yes, we're going to the store. And truthfully, it's just the two of us, which all weekend it had been like family. So this is just the two of us going to the store.
Yeah.
And so we're in the car halfway there. And I turn to him and I say, hey, just so you know, the reason you're coming along is to help me pick out weird foods for grandma and grandpa. Potentially some weird potato chips or Doritos or cookies or whatever.
Yeah.
And I pause and say, and also I wanted to have a talk with you about safe sex. and I delivered it with a straight face. Now my nephew, conservative young man, flips out.
This is.
And then I kept a straight face for exactly 1.5 seconds, and then I start laughing.
Oh.
And I'm swerving the car off the
That's a
road,
great
hitting
joke.
a fire hydrant.
Wow.
And he said, I was going to jump out of the car. And I'm like, if I had to give you that talk, I would have jumped out of the car.
Dude, it's your responsibility.
It was so good. And then, I'm laughing about it. He's laughing about it. We get to the store and he's like, oh, like that clinic is where I had to get my physical done because I had to get it done really quick before a soccer camp last year or something. I'm like, oh, I almost went there. But it turns out most of their testing is for people who didn't get a safe sex talk from their uncle because it's like their website is all like discreet STI testing, blah, blah, blah. And oh my gosh, I've never felt more uncle-y in the moment right after I said someone needs to have the safe sex talk with you. And then I got home and we told our parents, and my parents were laughing. They loved it.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, it felt good. It felt really good to be an uncle in that moment.
That's a great joke. Wow, I'm proud of you.
I started saying it and I'm like, I don't know how this is going to go over.
Where'd it come out? You just thought of it?
Just thought of it.
That's very funny. Yep. That's very, very funny.
So that was probably the highlight of my trip was that one little joke.
Except all your food.
Yeah, all my food was great.
Yeah. It's Brad he sees his family and does a food tour.
Basically, yeah, we hit kind of the same restaurants. The stuff I can't get out here, I like to get while I'm there. So.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I have some summer stuff too I wanted to talk about.
I want to hear about it.
It was funny. So I think on a different episode, we talked about two things from my Vermont trip. I believe we talked about the sunset cruise that I went on.
Yes.
Where I had the worst lobster roll of my life.
Yes.
I believe so.
I know I've heard about the worst lobster roll of your life. I've read it on your Substack.
Yes.
All your social media.
Of course.
Your letter to the president.
Yeah. That's you demanding something.
Yep.
And I feel like there was one more thing I talked about. Did we talk about Ben and Jerry's on this?
We did talk about Ben and Jerry's.
You're sure?
Because it was, I don't remember what we talked about on record and not on record.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out. We'll make sure that we don't repeat topics. We care about you guys. We don't want to, feel like we're forcing you to listen to the same story more than once. And can we pull did we already pull the curtain back about Hank Azaria? I think we did.
Yes, we did.
We don't want that to happen again.
Right.
I got to take better notes about exactly what we talk about. Mm-hmm. The reason, so when we record, I take notes, but I do broad strokes.
Right.
So I can write a description later. I'll be like 1, 2, 3, and I write a description that's short on the podcast. But I got to take better ones to be like, here's what we talked about. So I'm starting today.
Yep.
I wrote down seasonal flavor potato chips, Brad, nephew, sex talk.
Yep.
So,
by the way, the idea of me giving anyone a sex talk is insane.
Oh, yeah.
Look, all right. So, first of all,
first
never
of all,
approach a woman.
First of all,
if she approaches you, run.
First of all, abstinence, the end.
Yep.
This hot new incel thing everyone's talking about.
Yeah. No, I say Volcel.
Yes. No, so is that
voluntary celibate?
Yeah, okay, there you go. So anyway, Natalie, we had a couple of crazy. I didn't realize that I would have a crazy couple weeks.
Yeah, like 3 weekends in a row.
It was during the week,
right.
So it was like 5 days in Vermont, then home for a day, then Brad for 3 days, then home for a day, then Rhode Island for 6 days.
Yeah.
So that's over 2 weeks.
And now back to Staten Island for 7 months.
Back to reality. Whoop, there goes gravity.
Yep.
Then there's Rabbit. Anyway, so Natalie planned this trip to Vermont.
Yes.
And she was like, I want to go to Vermont. And for me, I don't know about this for you, Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire. It's all very similar.
Yeah.
It's not the New England states, because I don't find Connecticut to be the same as those places.
Oh, God, no.
Or Rhode Island or Massachusetts. Yep. But Vermont, Maine, and New Hampshire, I don't want to generalize that much because there's different parts of each one. I'm not saying the entirety of the state is the same as the other ones, but I do think there's a lot of similarities, especially if... Go ahead.
They all feel very nature-y to me.
I was going to say, if you're looking for hiking and you're like, I want to find a mountainy hike place in one of these states, I think you find it in all 3 states.
Yeah.
But she chose Vermont. I'm used to North Conway, New Hampshire. Mm-hmm. And, I'm happy to go to new places.
Yep.
I've only been to Vermont, I think 2 times, maybe 3 in my life. So she wanted to go. And Natalie made this kooky, what's it called? Itinerary for us to go. And I'm like, it's so funny because leading up to it, she's like, I'm so excited. And she makes this itinerary. She doesn't type things. She writes things, but she writes them like identically to like how you would, what is it called when you would do like a hypothesis for science class? And it's like point 1 and then point A.
Like an outline?
Like an outline.
Yeah.
she does it like perfectly.
Oh, wow.
Like that
Okay.
on like 2 pages of paper where she writes
that's fun.
like slowly and
Yep.
clearly. So she has it says day 1 with an underline and then an indent and then this time this, right? Which I got to be honest, like have your fun, do what you like. What if you have to change something? That's what I don't.
You got to change the tabs.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, and then she told me, when she first told me we're doing it, I go, whatever you want. And then she'd be like, I'm so excited for the itinerary. You want to hear about it? And I'm like, sure. And she's like, so here's what it is. And then my eyes roll back in my head. And, you know, I become one of the batteries in the Matrix. I go into the sack. I don't know why that happens to me, but it washes over me.
Yep.
Not because I'm disinterested, but because I trust her, number one.
Right.
And number two, we will be experiencing these things.
Right.
It's not like if I don't listen to her, I'm not going to know what it is.
Right.
I'm going to go do the things. So she's like, and it's like 5 days, which is, you know, a good amount of time.
Yeah.
She found this Airbnb, which I'll tell you about. So we go there, we drive up, and not halfway, 80% of the way through, we go on this like hike, which is really nice, really fun. It goes to a waterfall, and I'm gonna skip the hike stuff just because it's all pretty similar,
Right.
You know, we go on this hike, very fun.
Confronted with the majesty of creation, blah blah blah.
Yeah, exactly.
I see who I am in perspective to all the massive trees that have been here before me and will be here after I'm dead.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So we get up there. By the way, great chicken wings on the way there.
Oh, wow.
Now let me describe
Yeah.
these chicken wings.
Wing me, wing me, wing me, wing me.
So Sriracha Buffalo.
Oh.
So
I'm out of here.
yeah, exactly. So we go up. First place we go to, the Plymouth Artisan Cheese Shop. And man, oh man, did I learn about cheese.
Good.
Has it all washed away? Like a piece of cheese. Well, do you use water and you wash something?
If Jay's listens to us, they'll do cheesy chips that are wet.
Yeah, exactly. No, so it was a lot of fun. You know, we some of the stuff is not super eventful, so I'll try to keep it eventful. We go to this Airbnb.
Okay.
Airbnb is in this huge home, but they have a downstairs that's like completely separate with its own bathrooms and everything, and outdoor entrance.
Got it.
Christian family, God stuff all over the Airbnb. Yeah. So we turned it all backwards. Satan, Satan, Satan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
But I was like, all right, I hope we don't offend this family in some way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never know. Like Brad's a normal guy and he's religious.
Yeah.
There's some non-normal religiouses.
There are some abnormal non-religiouses as well. The Punnett Square.
but
the Punnett Square is full in every category.
Yeah, but I feel like it's easier to possibly
Yes.
offend.
Yes.
So we're like, okay. And like the reason I bring it up is because we were in the house and it's like quiet time starts at 10. Now, what does that mean?
Oh,
Can you watch a movie?
Yeah, I don't know.
Neither can I.
Yeah.
Neither do I know. It just says quiet time. So I'm like, all right, well, it's quiet time. And it's also like you're in the house. You don't know where you are in the house.
Right.
Are you on the bottom floor? And then the middle floor is a living room that no one's in. And then the top floor is
Where they're sleeping.
Where
Yeah.
they're sleeping. Or are they sleeping up right above the TV?
Right.
Yeah. So we're trying to be careful about that. But it was really nice. I will say, so one night we go outside to the campfire.
Okay.
Right. And Natalie always brings s'mores stuff.
Good.
And she always buys a ton of it and then eats like a third of one.
That sounds right.
And I'm like, okay. So we're eating s'mores. By the way, we ate so much shit on this trip. It was fucking insane.
That's the nature of vacation.
And I've been vacationing for like almost 3 weeks.
I know.
So crazy times. And we're there. We're outside.
Get used to it.
I go like this. Natalie, tell me a ghost story.
Why would you do that? You're such a baby about ghosts.
Because Natalie is so cute and funny that it's like, what kind of ghost story is going to come out of her? Okay. That's a good point.
Nope, not going to do it.
Good.
I can't say it on camera.
Okay. Is it about farting?
Yep.
Well, that would make sense of coming out of her. It's other stuff.
Nope. It's fine. Just keep going.
So I tell her to tell me a ghost story, and she starts trying to tell me a ghost story. Unfortunately, it wasn't as funny because we had gone to this covered bridge earlier that day that did have like a ghost thing attached to it.
Okay.
And so she just started telling me about that.
Let me tell you the story of the haunted cheese shop.
Yeah. I'm like,
no.
Yes.
No tragedy at the cheese shop.
Yes. So she starts telling me this story. I look back towards the house.
Uh-oh.
The entire house shrouded in darkness. Now, I'm sure I left the lights on, at least in our thing.
Yeah.
Let's say the rest of the house is completely, blackened, which doesn't make any sense.
But it's weird. There's no outdoor lights. There's no,
And I'm like...
all the security cameras that are in your Airbnb pointed at your bed, in the shower, and so on. All those little red lights are off.
Yeah, and I'm the one that installed them.
Yes.
So she... I'm like, did you do that? And she's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, all the lights are out. She's like, did you do that? And she goes, did I cut the power to this person's home to scare you with a ghost story? And I was like, I thought maybe she looked at the home and when we were leaving our apartment, she turned off the lights behind us and I didn't realize.
Got it.
And she's like, no, I didn't. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? The lady who lives there comes out. She's like, hello.
The clouds part. It's a full moon. You hear a wolf howl.
Yeah.
But it's not really in the distance. It sounds closer than you would like a wolf to be.
I was scared of bears and wolves too.
Yeah.
Lady comes out of the house. She's like, hey, how you doing? And she had already said hi to us before. And she's like, all the power's out. And I'm like, yeah. And she goes, here you go. And she gives me a light bulb. And the light bulb, which is pretty cool, it has a thing on it with battery. So the light bulb just lights up.
Okay.
And there's a string on it. So you could hang it up somewhere.
Oh, nice.
Pretty cool. I've never seen one.
I like the idea. She's like, yep, the power only goes out when there are sinners living in the basement.
Yeah, fornicators. That's what I was worried about.
So as long as you guys did you? Because it's weird that the power would have gone out.
See, I was worried about fornicating.
I know.
You know what I mean?
It's rare that you are.
Well, and also
but you're worried about upsetting them, and
the noise is just what it is.
Yes.
And I also was like, man, I'd love to get in that house to figure out where the rooms are so we could figure out where to fornicate.
That makes sense.
The fornicate location can shift.
Fornication. I guess Red Hot Chili Peppers kind of already did that.
Yeah. But the fornication can be...
Or you could have just not fornicated for 5 days.
On vacation?
Yep.
That's... First of all, I love that you just said you're supposed to indulge in food on vacation.
Yes.
By the way, refrain from sex on your vacation.
Yes.
So, there's a lot of options. We got the bed.
Yep.
Typical. Couch.
Boring.
Similar.
Yeah. Get out of here, Snoozeville.
Washing machine. Interesting.
Whoa,
Yeah, exactly.
Less work for one of you.
By the campfire.
Oh, okay.
So anyway,
I got s'mores on me.
Yes. So
ouch. They're burning.
That's why I'd like to know where they sleep so I can avoid and
Got
be...
it. Makes sense.
We talked recently about how one time you were sleeping over and I fornicated somewhere else. So you couldn't hear it.
Yeah, we also talked off the air about fornicating when you were in your bedroom, and I did hear that.
When was that?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Oh yeah. We did. Yeah, but you said it was pleasant.
I didn't say it
you
was
said
pleasant.
It lulled you to sleep.
No, it woke me up.
No, you said I lulled because of how quickly you fell asleep.
Yes. It was squeak, squeak, snore.
The idea of you saying I lulled. So we're out there. We're having fun. She says this. She gives us a light bulb.
Yep.
And she goes, it'll probably be back on by the time you finish your fire. And we're like, this is great.
You finish your fornicating.
Yes.
You're like, it's going to be quick service.
By the way, 2 random teenage girls came outside and they were like running around and chasing each other and laughing and giggling.
Were they like related to the people upstairs?
I guess so, but they came and talked to us.
Were they dressed like in 1950s garb?
Yeah, garb. They talked to us, but they didn't explain who they were.
Okay.
And so we just assumed.
Yeah.
And then Natalie's like, oh, the woman that I talked to on Airbnb said her grandchildren are around for the summer, so it must be the grandchildren.
Yep. And certainly not 2 teenage girls who were murdered on this site.
On the covered bridge that we were just talking about.
Yep.
So we're outside. We go back in. Still dark.
Yep.
We hang up the light, which I almost like want to buy one of these things.
Yeah.
Because if you had like, let's say you had 3 and your power went out, you could just put them where you are.
Right.
It's pretty good. And we were like, what can we do to like do something? If we're going to fornicate, we want the lights fully on. I want to see what's going on down there.
You know, I've talked to Natalie about that, and she is of the exact opposite opinion.
She has a black light, which is actually much worse.
Much worse. But also a blindfold, and she's in
she has the sound blocking headphones.
Nose plugs.
The nose plugs. She says those are the most important.
Industrial nose plugs.
Yes, exactly. So we go inside, and I'm like, what should we do? Like, and I was like, you know what? It's funny because my buddy Jordan, who I live with, my good buddy, has a Plex server.
Yes.
We can, log into the Plex and watch stuff. And he's always like, use the Plex. And I have a movie hard drive.
Yes.
And the reason I have the movie hard drive anyway is because what if we go somewhere with bad Wi-Fi?
Right.
Or what if the power goes out?
Bum, bum, bum.
So I was like, I have my laptop
fully
charged. I have my hard drive. What should we watch? She's like, let's watch a comedy. And like, what happens when Natalie says, let's watch a type of movie,
right,
and there's not a new one out that we want to watch, I go into my favorites list and I go, have you seen this one?
Okay.
Especially movies that I haven't watched in years.
Yeah.
So I said, have you seen, look to my left, look to my right, your left and your right, Basketball.
It's been a while.
I haven't seen Basketball.
Your sister's going out with Squeak.
And so I'm like, let's watch it. So we set up, it's in the dark.
Yep.
We set up my laptop and we start watching Basketball.
Yep.
And this air, what a wonderful little twist on our trip in Vermont.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And if you don't have that movie hard drive, then you're like, well, I guess we just have to fornicate.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly.
Before you went on the trip, Natalie's like, take a backup hard drive just in case.
Yeah. By the way, no air conditioning sounds, nothing. So it's like if the fornicating would echo through the woods, and the bears are knocking on the glass. You know what I mean?
Keep it quiet in there.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't have nose
that's
plugs.
The bears?
Yes.
We don't have nose plugs. So we're watching Basketball. I haven't watched Basketball in a long time.
So funny.
It is fucking hilarious.
Yep.
It's weird because so if you don't know what Basketball is, it was a movie that came out in 1998, and it's about the idea of a couple of friends combining baseball and basketball and making a sport called basketball. It stars Trey Parker and Matt Stone, who are the creators of South Park, The Book of Mormon, Team America, whatever. Very well respected comic minds, right? But when they made Basketball, they had done one season of South Park and it blew up.
Right.
So the Zucker brothers,
I think so,
who did like Airplane and a lot of physical comedy stuff, did they have something to do with Naked Gun?
Probably.
And so the movie is kind of like slapsticky and silly mixed with Trey Parker, Matt Stone's voices.
Right.
And I think they really don't like it.
Really?
I think Trey Parker and Matt Stone are like in the show in South Park. There was a character called Mr. Derp.
Okay.
And he kept doing physical comedy and going derp. And I think they look at it as the same thing.
Okay.
I believe I saw an interview with them where it's like, we got to respect the fact that they had us do this and that it's part of our career.
Wow.
It's not really our style.
Yeah.
Which I get, but I do think that there's a lot of Trey Parker and Matt Stone influence in the script.
Yes.
If not the gags. Yeah. But man, is Basketball fucking funny.
Oh yeah.
Real Big Fish is heavily featured in it. Oh my God. It's a 14-year-old Chuck's dream.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? And I think there are jokes in it that went over my head when I was younger that I didn't realize.
Interesting.
And I mean, one of them was like what's his name? Matt Stone's character, Reamer. He becomes more famous because he accepts all these brand sponsorships and he's going to be in a movie. And Trey Parker goes like, sure. He goes, you get famous and you're going to go act in some big Hollywood movie. You fucking sell out. And it's clearly about Trey Parker and Matt Stone, but I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Anyway, watching Basketball. Power comes back halfway through. We're all psyched. We're like, okay, we finished baseball on the TV. Then I'm like, let's put on something casual. which is like a phrase in our relationship when we want to just put something on in the background and talk or do whatever. Like, let's watch The Rock with Nicolas Cage, Sean Connery.
Right.
Great action movie.
Yep.
Put it on. Are you sitting down?
Hang on. Okay, I'm sitting down now.
Are you ready? Do you have the vapors you hold in front of your nose to bring you back to life?
I have a plague doctor outside the podcast studio.
Put it on. Not widescreen. 4:3. If people don't know what that means, like, TVs used to be square, and they used to recut movies to be square.
Yes.
As opposed to having the full picture in widescreen. Now TVs are widescreen. Everything's widescreen. We all get it. Everything's shot in widescreen. The Rock, square in the middle of the screen on HBO Max.
How could you do this to us, Nicolas Cage?
Now, that's fucking weird. What's your explanation for showing it? Is it called letterbox format, or is letterbox the wide?
Letterbox is the wide.
4:3 is what I call it.
Full screen, yeah. I assume
Yes.
that. All right, and this was an HBO version and not Chuck's hard drive version.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it's something weird with. Boy, I don't know. Like, my first thought is this is a mistake. Some intern at HBO
That's what I
uploaded
thought.
the wrong file to the server,
That's what I thought.
and nobody has caught it yet, even though presumably someone would have caught it by now, or they haven't been able to fix it.
Now, this is an interesting turn of events.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff going around with digital rights. Have you heard about Sony?
The company?
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of them. They make the PlayStation.
2 things happened recently with Mr. Sone.
Yes. Number one, they deleted 500 something movies, or access to 500 something movies.
Which means if you bought any of those 500 movies on PlayStation Store, you lose them.
Right.
You lose them because technically you never owned them.
Right.
Number 2, they're phasing out physical discs for the video game system, so it's all digital, which also creates the problem that they could take it back at any moment, even though you paid for
They
it.
sure can.
Okay. Here's what happened. When movies get sold to streaming services for a certain amount of time,
Okay.
let's say it's, I don't know, 6 months. Who owns The Rock, I wonder? Let's say it's Warner Brothers.
Sure.
They give the movie, HBO is working with Warner Brothers. I don't know. Let's say it's Paramount. Who
Yep.
gives a fuck? Paramount licensed its movie to HBO, The Rock. They
Okay.
licensed it for 6 months. They can sometimes only allow you to license the TV cut.
Ooh. That's very strange.
Because they'll be like, well, we're Paramount.
So it's like losers make excuses, winners go home and smooch the prom queen.
Exactly.
Ugh.
But I mean,
That's the Brad edit.
I do think they still had swears in it.
Okay.
But they only allowed them to license the 4:3 version.
I mean, from I guess Paramount's point of view, or whoever, the parent company, sure, it drives people towards your quote unquote authentic product.
Because Paramount would have access to the actual widescreen one and they'd put it up.
And if you're HBO, are you saying, well, some The Rock is better than no The Rock?
But here's the thing. How many people are going to notice?
Right.
How many people are going to know that the real version is on a different streaming service? It makes zero sense to me.
I don't get it.
I Google it. People are flipping out specifically about The Rock in 4:3 format on
Good.
HBO Max.
Good.
But I was shocked. I almost packed my bags and went home.
All right. Well, it seems like that would have been an overreaction, especially if you had to drive across that haunted covered bridge.
Yeah.
This is what the ghosts wanted you to do.
Exactly.
It's the ghosts that have licensed it.
Yeah.
Because they're like, we have to drive Chuck. Once he drives through, we can possess his soul.
Yes.
We can dog his horn forever.
Yes. No, so what happened, we were in the middle of fornicating and I was like, I can't finish. You know what I mean? I had to go. I turned off the whole power to the house again.
Yep.
Just to prevent anyone from watching it.
Right.
No, but it was upsetting.
I mean, I think about the problems the world is facing.
Yes, thank you. It is one of the problems the world
I'd
is
say
facing.
top three. Top three.
Yeah, I think
Worldwide.
So. Yes.
Worldwide.
Yes. By the way, the other two still have to do with formats on streaming services for me.
Just more widespread.
Don't get me started on Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh my God, get me started on Josie and the Pussycats.
Do you remember we talked on the podcast about how Natalie had an idea for a screenplay called Volley Girls?
Yes. Yeah.
Which I think is a great idea.
Yeah.
We were walking recently and she goes, this would be the perfect setting for Volley Girls. It's so good.
I love it.
I actually think her ideas,
Yeah.
it could be made. Anyway, so, I tried to get The Rock out of my mind. I had a nice, gentle sleep.
Yeah.
And basically every day of the trip, I would wake up.
Grab a brush and put a little makeup.
I should say this. Natalie would wake up way
Yes.
earlier than me and then go do like a 6 or 7 mile hike.
Insane.
Then I would wake up. I'd play Dying Light 2. Boop, 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 boop.
Sane.
Zombies. Yes. Wolverine claws. Oh, it's fun. I got legendary status in
Wow.
Dying Light 2. Did you
Congratulations.
get there?
I don't know.
don't
It's been
think so.
so long since I've played it.
I don't think you did.
I mean, you were playing on my Xbox. Were you playing with your account or my account?
Oh, you think I played with your account, with your non-legendary account? I don't think
I
so.
only have one Wolverine claw in each hand, and you can clearly tell they're taped plastic knives.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here, zombies.
Did you turn on your Xbox since you came back?
I did.
And you said my full profile is there.
Yes.
That's why.
Yeah.
So she would wake up every day and get up early and do that stuff, and then I would meet up with her afterwards, which is pretty good. And we went to Cold Hollow Cider. And it basically was like a cider mill, and they had a million different local jams, jellies, sodas,
Yeah.
cheeses, just anything you could think of.
Yep.
One of them was a maple espresso mustard barbecue sauce.
I'm confused.
Yeah, me too. And they also had a maple.
I mean, I say I'm confused, but I'm confused that Jay's, the great potato chip company, hasn't already scooped up that flavor profile.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, they had there was that. They had a maple coffee lemonade. I didn't like it.
Okay.
But I had this idea for my parents to get them a big Vermont box for their birthdays.
Oh, that's nice.
With all different things from
Yeah.
Vermont. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the whole time I'm on the hunt for all that stuff.
Right.
Looking through Cold Hollow Cider, whatever. We got fresh apple cider donuts, classic. We got fresh apple cider,
Okay.
which they have a big tank of, and you just take as many samples as you want.
Wow.
So I got one of those
Yeah.
wide mouth Hawaiian punch jugs, and I'm like, it's like it's running out,
Yep.
and I'm like, excuse me.
There's a line of children behind you with their little communion glasses that you're supposed to use. There's a sign on it that clearly reads one per customer, and you've turned it around. You're like,
Yeah, and then also it has a picture of my face with the cross through
yeah,
it.
you're like,
I don't know. Yeah, I put up a mustache, fake mustache. So it was great. Cider was killer.
Yeah, of course.
Very classic. Had the donuts. We went to, this is what I think we talked about on the podcast on another episode, was the Sunset Cruise with
Yes.
the worst lobster roll ever.
yes.
So I'll skip over that. I believe we talked about it.
Yeah.
And we went to the Von Trapp Beer House. You know the Von Trapps?
From The Sound of Music?
From The Sound of Music.
Wow. Was Julie Andrews there?
I wish. Well, how old would she be?
Old.
Real old.
She was the queen in The Princess Diaries, and that came out in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When did Sound of Music come out?
It's 60s?
Oh,
Late
okay.
60s?
Okay, all right. So we go to the Von Trapp Beer House on the recommendation of one Dave Case.
Whoa, the savior of 6 episodes of the pod earlier this year.
Dave Case is a great guy, and he helped us pretty much save those episodes, our audio, and he also wrote the Dr. Genius theme song.
Also formerly of the band, formerly still of the band 10 Cent Short?
He was in it.
Yeah.
And we had them
I don't
on
know,
our
I don't
old
know
podcast.
if they're still an existing band.
I don't think so. Dave lives in Florida.
A lot of practice,
Yes.
Zooms. Yeah.
Yes, great guy.
Yeah.
If you remember, I went to Florida and met up with him.
Yeah, and you were overly complimentary of his fiance, right?
No, I told a joke about my own nutsack, and his fiance didn't laugh.
But we later found out she did think it was funny.
Well, Dave was like,
your nutsack specifically.
Yeah. Dave was like, oh no, she likes humor like that.
Yeah.
And he kind of was sheepish about it. So anyway, Dave's texting me.
Then he threw the power and ran out.
Yeah, exactly. So Dave's a good guy. He hit me up and he's like, "You're in Vermont?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "You have to go to the Von Trapp family beer house." And I said, "Okay." So I went there and he's like, "You got to get their burger. It's the cow's on the field. It's a well-fed cow, you know?" So I went out, picked my car, just like you pick my cow, just like you pick a lobster. And they took the cow head first, grinded it.
Yeah.
I got to grind it.
Wow.
They let me grind it.
Head first.
And they're like, "Do you want to try a piece of nice raw meat?" No, so Dave's like, "You got to get the burger. You got to get the burger." And I'm like, "All right, I'm getting the burger."
Yeah.
I go sit down. I'm looking at the menu. By the way, the pretzel we had with the cheese, it was so good.
Oh, I'm sure.
So I go to get the burger.
Okay.
There are 2 burgers.
Uh-oh.
One's a smash patty. Ooh. So is that the one you'd get? I don't know.
Nor do I.
And here's the thing. I would think it's the other burger.
Because, yeah.
But because then you'd have more meat to try.
Right.
But the smash patty is their default burger.
Okay.
So I'm stuck.
Yep.
Which one do you order?
Probably the default.
So I go, "I'll have this burger," and it's the smash pat. So he's talking. The waiter, whatever, shut up. And and Dave, I'm texting him. I'm like, "I don't know which burger to get." And Dave goes,
"Whatever you do, don't." And then it ended.
"Don't get the smash patty."
Oh, no.
Not don't get it
Yeah.
because it's bad, but
Right.
the other one is the one I meant. So I went, excuse me, to the waiter. And I go, "Can we switch my burger to the other burger?" And because I had already given him the spiel where
Yeah.
I'm like, "Listen, my buddy Dave Case, he
Yeah.
did the Dr. Genius
He's
theme
like,
song."
"Oh, my God, Dave Case?"
Yeah. I'm like, he did Dr. Genius. He helped it. Brad messed up the audio. And Natalie's rolling her eyes. So I tell him, like, Dave Case got back to me. He says, "Get the other burger, not the smash."
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Oh, all right. I get it. I'm switching it right now." And he's touching his computer and he's typing and he's thinking and he's looking at it. He's figuring it out. He's moving things around.
Pages on a calendar are falling off the wall.
Yeah.
Seasons are changing outside.
They chose the Jay's barbecue chips at the store
Yeah.
and they keep switching flavors. So he gets it. They bring it back. They bring out the food.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, this patty
Seems awfully smashed.
Yeah, it seems like a smashed one. So I'm like, oh, is this the right one? And I stop the waiter and I go, "I don't mean to be a prick. Right in your dick. This is going to be quick. Is this the right burger?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "I didn't like that lead up."
Yep.
First of all, he's like, "I was really displeased with that. It's upsetting." No, it's not. He goes, "I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking goddamn sorry.
Yeah.
You weren't being a prick in my dick.
Yeah.
I'm the prick in your dick."
Throws down the plate.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Mike's fault in
Yes.
the kitchen.
Yes.
I slept with Mike's ex.
Yes.
But I talked with him and he had said it was okay.
He said it was okay.
He said it was okay.
He said it's fine.
And he's still doing stuff like this to affect my livelihood. No.
Yeah.
And he unties his apron.
He's like, "That's it." And he grabs a waitress and he goes, This is Mike's girlfriend." He starts banging her in front of me.
I was going to have him assault Mike.
And it assault someone else. No, she likes it. It's his new girlfriend.
Yeah.
The waiter's name is Nick. Is that what we established?
No. Yeah. Well,
The waiter, we'll call him.
okay.
So now the waiter's dating the girl.
Yes.
And Mike is upset. He's in the
it's
back.
tough. They're all working together.
It's a triangle.
Yeah.
It's a triangle. You know that we knew a guy with a triangle. Do you remember that?
Yes, we did.
I couldn't believe it.
Yep.
And there was STDs being spread
Was
around.
not great.
That was a bad try.
Yep.
Don't go with that angle. It's not good.
Yep.
So Mike, Nick, they're all fighting. Nick is like, the waiter is like, "I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix this. Keep your burger."
What?
So he brings the other burger out.
Right.
Now I've got both burgers.
You're like, this
I'm
Mike,
picking.
this Mike guy knows what he's doing.
I'm choosing.
Yep.
I'm comparing. And I'm telling myself, you know what? I'm going to eat half of both burgers.
Makes sense. Then you're not overeating.
got
You're not
the pretzels.
overindulging on food on
Yes.
vacation.
I got 2 sides of fries.
Oh,
Because it's not by request.
Right.
This is Mike and Nick.
yeah.
So got 2 sides of fries, 2 burgers. I take a bite of the smash patty. I'm like, this is pretty fucking excellent.
Yeah.
I don't know how the real burger's going to beat this. Try the real burger. Oh, it beat it.
Wow.
I need another comparison.
Yeah.
Take a bite of the smash.
Of course.
Eat the normal.
Yeah, if you're eating half of each, it's naturally multiple bites.
Smash, bite, smash,
Well, it
bite.
all right.
Smash,
It seems like you might have gone over halfway on both of them at this point.
Smash, bite. Yeah. Uh-oh. Crumb. Crumb.
Fries.
I did leave half the smash.
Okay.
But I did eat 1.5 burgers.
Sounds awesome.
Which is, and this place, it was top 3 burgers of my life.
Wow.
Von Trapp Family Beer House, Stowe, Connecticut, or around Stowe, Connecticut.
Stowe. What state was that?
Ooh, Vermont.
Yeah, there you
Not
go.
Connecticut.
Yep.
Thank you, Brad.
Yep.
You're always staying on top of which states I'm in, and I always forget.
Yep.
So, Stowe, near Stowe. Very happy with the burger. Very happy with Dave Case. I appreciate the recommendation. It was exactly what we should have done.
Nice.
But yeah, we went to a place called Stowe Mercantiles.
Okay.
Or Mercantiles. What do you say?
Mercantile is
Mercantiles.
what I say, yes.
Just think of a merkin and tiles of it. You have just tiles and tiles of merkins.
That's exactly how you remember it,
Yep.
even though they're not spelled similarly.
Merkins are like fake pubic hair wigs.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question about the merkin?
Please. I don't know that I'll have an answer.
Is there a use for a merkin?
To simulate nudity on stage.
Oh. Wait.
What? Or,
So okay, Brad's the subject.
Right.
You're supposed to be naked.
yep.
Let's say you got spooked in the shower.
Okay.
So you're wearing the shower cap,
Uh-huh.
goggles.
Yep.
You got a rubber duck.
As I do in the shower.
You got a back brush.
Yep.
I don't know what it's called. And your penis is out.
Yep.
But you're like, I don't want my penis out.
Nope.
I don't want my penis out on stage. So you wear hold on.
Yep.
So you wear a merkin.
Yep.
Now you've got like tiny whities that are made of pubic hair.
No.
What are you kidding me?
What do you think a wig of pubic hair looks like? Do you think it's the same amount of hair that would go on a person's
Hold on.
head?
You're saying it needs to cover your penis and testicles.
No, I'm not. Who said it was for men?
Oh! I thought it was for you.
I can't use this as a clip. Also, old-timey prostitutes would use them so they appear more feminine, but they run less of a risk of getting pubic lice or pubic crabs because the hair is, taken, bake, and shake. I don't know. So a lot of uses for merkins.
So there's no male merkin? Because
I'm sure there's a male merkin.
It looks crazy.
If you, I guess
the picture you're painting is obscene and upsetting.
Yes. I'm glad. So if we were filming something and we needed to have my pubic hair poofing out over the elastic band of my boxers,
That's different.
If the joke is that it's a thatch of untamed wilderness down there,
Yeah.
then we use a merkin
Yes.
to simulate. Maybe I just want to seem younger, so we get a darker colored merkin.
Yeah, well, okay, that makes perfect sense.
Okay.
But the idea of you nude on stage and a merkin covering all of your
Why
private...
am I nude on stage?
It's just-
I would hold the rubber duck in front of my genitals.
But the idea of
Why
that...
does the duck honk?
The idea of a man and his... That merkin is... It's distracting.
You okay?
It's a character trait that I'm not happy with.
Mm-hmm.
No one in the crowd is looking at anything but this gigantic merc.
It's also fictional in your own brain.
Well, that's the picture you painted.
I didn't paint it.
Someone painted this picture in my brain.
This merkin picture.
This picture of a merc.
So you're at Stowe Mercantile.
Yes. So I'm thinking about my parents, and I'm thinking about, well, it's just a mercantile.
Yep.
The merkin is not in my brain like it is yours.
It's almost always.
So I'm like, oh, I got to get them various things
Yeah,
from
of course.
Vermont. And you don't want to overload with maple.
No.
Because you get like, oh, these are maple popcorn. This
Yep.
is maple cheese. This is maple dick. Like, you don't want to get them all maple stuff. So I'm looking for I got them apple cider jam
Nice.
from the apple cider place. Different things like that. But man, I'm filling my arms. I don't have a basket, so I'm just filling my arms.
Okay.
So many employees literally came up to me and they're like, "Do you need a basket? Do you need a basket,
Sir, please.
Please,
For insurance purposes."
Yes, exactly. So I'm buying them this, that, this, and that. So I bought them so much stuff that we had to go back to the car. We couldn't take it to other stores because it was too much to carry. Walk around downtown, beautiful little town, great time. I'm getting, our old co-host, Ray. I went to Vermont with Ray one time.
Right.
And he was annoyed with me for a lot of the trip, as he tended to be. And I just kept talking about getting a maple latte.
Right.
And what happened was we didn't get one till the last day of the trip on the way home. And I had been talking about it for days and days. It's all true. And he goes, how is it? And I went, "Is that right?" Yeah. And he was not psyched about that. I got 3 maple lattes.
How were they?
The coffee and espresso was excellent.
Right.
Really, really good. The maple was slight. All the maple was slight. And here's want to hear my, well, let's see. Why do you think the maple was slight?
Because the fresh maple is more of a fall thing. That's when it's harvested. So it's fresher and ergo more mapley in the fall. I don't know if that's true.
First of all, you know nothing about maple syrup.
That's
it's almost embarrassing. I got to cut this part. Craig, take that out. He looks like an idiot.
Thank you, Craig, for making sure I don't look like an idiot.
Don't cut out the Merkin stuff. So, and I'll tell you why the maple thing is different when we get to the sugar shack.
All right.
So here's what my hypothesis is. Now I'm writing in the notebook with the things. So I think because people live there.
Yes.
This isn't all tourists. People live in Vermont and Stowe and in Burlington and whatever. I think they don't want to be overrun by maple. Like maybe the tourists are like, I really want to try a maple latte with lots of it. I want it to be maple.
Right.
But for people who live there, they're like, I don't want to have this all the time. I don't want to be like I don't have a maple syrup taste in my mouth so heavily.
Yeah. So
they have the slight maple. One of them was a salted maple, which kind of brings out the mape.
Okay.
So it was interesting. And I was never fully satisfied with the maple latte.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. But from there, we went to the Cabot cheese shop, and it was pretty incredible.
Yeah.
But we're trying all the cheese, this cheese, that cheese, and
as the sign that says 1 cheese per customer, you're turning it around. Same picture.
Natalie hated. So we went there and tried all the cheeses. There's probably like 8 cheese, horseradish cheese, 2 horseradish cheese, jalapeno cheese, 2 jalapeno.
Gross,
aged 10 years cheddar, the best.
Interesting.
We leave. The next day, we're like, let's go back and get more cheese. We go in. Natalie's like, play it cool. We've never been here. We want some cheese. We don't want them to think we're cheese hounds. Go up to the first guy, and I go, we came yesterday, but I wanted to come try the cheeses again. And Natalie's throwing up her hands. She's like punching me in the face. Yep. She was wearing like a fake nose with a mustache and sunglasses, like the Ninja Turtles with the trench coat and hat. She was not happy with me, but we tried all the cheeses again. I walk away, and I go, some of those cheeses were pretty good.
Yeah.
But I want more than ched. I don't want, just a head full of ched.
Okay.
I want to try other cheeses. I want the brie. I want the hard cheeses. Why? What are you making a face?
I'm not a soft cheese guy.
You're not a soft cheese guy.
I don't love brie.
Would mozzarella count as a soft cheese?
When it's in the middle of a fried stick, I don't know.
I wonder. Mozzarella and cheddar are pretty similar.
If I see a cheese plate at a party,
yeah,
I'm not getting any brie.
When was the last time you tried the brie?
Oh, gosh. Our friends Joman and Sia threw some parties, and this would have been 2018, 2019, because Sia puts out a heck of a cheese tray, and I would have tried brie then and decided I didn't care for it.
You've been brie-free since then?
Brie-free since...
93.
It's tough because I'm like 2013. No, that doesn't.
It doesn't
really 2018, 2019, somewhere there.
Oh wow. Well, you're not a fruit guy.
Yep.
You're not a fruit guy, and I'm like fig jam up my fig ham. Mm-hmm. That's what I call my anus.
I wish you wouldn't.
Yeah. you understand it though. It's
I do.
2 hams.
Well, I knew exactly what you were going to say.
I didn't know how it actually applied, but. So I'm like, I want to try different brie. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
It's part of the story later on.
Got it.
So Go to the Cabot Cheese Factory. That's lots of fun. Then we may have talked about Ben & Jerry's a little bit on another episode, but I want to tell you the whole shebang.
All right.
Okay. So we went to the Ben & Jerry's factory. Have you been?
Nope.
Okay.
I've never been to the state of Vermont.
Ben & Jerry's
Too
factory.
much fornication.
Guess how much the tour is?
Oh, free.
$6.
Okay, that's also good.
Very, very affordable tour. So what you do is, first of all, you have to book it months in advance, which we didn't know.
Oh, whoops.
We went there to go inside, and they were like, "Did you book this, when you were 10 years old?" And I was like, "No, I wasn't aware of this trip. It was so long ago. I'm 41." And she said, "Oh, you should have booked it. You're an idiot." And she goes, "I could put you on standby for tomorrow." So I said, "Okay."
Yeah.
Went home, got on standby. We got in. It was
Good.
fine. They have a big storefront of like a typical ice cream counter with all the Ben & Jerry's, and they have flavors that are specific to that one.
Ooh.
6 flavors. They tell us all the flavors. It's pretty cool. So we go in. They start the tour. It's pretty great.
Yep.
It's probably an hour. You go in. You see the factory and how they make it, and it's pretty interesting.
Okay.
And they go, there are reject pints.
Huh.
Now, what do you think the reject pints are made of?
Boy, I have a couple different options. Number one, a mix of flavors. Like we were finishing this batch of the Tonight Dough, and we started Cherry Garcia, so it's part Tonight Dough, part Cherry Garcia.
This is why they call you the ice cream bean.
That's why.
Then so that's what it is. That's the reject flavors.
By the way, Dum Dum Suckers, the question mark mystery flavors, it's the same thing where they are finishing the grape run and they're starting. So it's always a mix of 2 flavors.
Now I'm worried.
Oh, why is that?
Because did I hear the Dum Dum fact? And I
No.
got mixed up with the Ben & Jerry's fact.
It seems unlikely.
No, you told me it recently.
Oh, okay.
I said, what is the mystery flavor? And you gave me that fact.
Okay.
So did I take the Brad fact and apply it to the Ben and Jerry?
In any event, you have reject pints, and you're like, I co-host a podcast with a reject pint. Yeah. You're like, is it Brad? You're like, "Yep."
Yeah. So anyway, there's something going on with some pints that are not perfect.
Okay.
That they take home. Maybe it's not that reason, but
Right.
there are reject pints.
Yep.
So we go and they're telling us it ends in a room where Ben & Jerry's originally sat there and came up with all their flavors.
Wow. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And where they hand-packed the first ones.
Ooh.
Do you know about the whole thing?
I don't.
They basically went to a renovated gas station and opened their own ice cream place for $10,000.
Wow.
Or $12,000, I think. And they had $4,000 and took out an $8,000 bank loan, and that's how they started.
It's interesting.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And get this. They go, this is where they came up with their most iconic flavors, like Cherry Garcia,
Yep.
like blank, blank, blank,
Yep.
and like chocolate chip cookie dough. Now, what do you think about that claim?
That they came up with chocolate chip cookie dough? I'm skeptical, but for all I know, it's true. I am old enough that I remember BCCD times.
Before chocolate chip cookie dough.
BCCCD.
D.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember when it was a new ice cream flavor, but I could not tell you whence I saw it first.
Ben & Jerry's invented chocolate chip cookie dough.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
That really is.
I think it was 1982, if I remember correctly. I think they opened in 1974. I don't know. But they did all the stuff. You do get ice cream during it.
Good. Same thing. Turning around the sign.
Yes. No, you know what ice cream we got?
What's
It's
that?
random every tour.
Uh-oh.
Take a guess.
Milk and cookies.
Oh, that would be great.
Oh, okay.
You don't think that's a good ice cream flavor?
I think it's basic.
Oh, it's basic.
That's fine. And you wanted something more exotic.
This was something not only I don't even know if I'd call it basic, but it was
I got
unpleasant.
wet potato chip. It's their collaboration
With Jay's
Yeah.
mango.
That's tough.
And it was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But it's not nearly as good as an actual flavor I'd like.
Right.
So, had the mango. We ordered some actual ice cream. Then we went to the Flavor Graveyard.
Yes.
You know about the Flavor Grave?
I do know about the flavor grave.
So, the Flav Grave. So, I went there. I'm looking for my favorite. I'm searching. It's like Marty McFly, when he finds out his dad is dead and he has the flashlight in the rain and he's going to find George McFly's thing. Like, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. But I'm looking for their oatmeal cookie flavor.
Yeah.
I found it. I read the tombstone.
You dig it up. You go to a pet cemetery. You rebury it.
I put the pine in there, the empty pine.
Yep.
It comes back, but it
You're
just
like,
gives me indigestion.
Yeah.
That's
you
it.
know what? Worth it.
Yes. So I'm looking at all these flavors. Fish food comes with little chocolate fish and a marshmallow thing. Cherry Garcia, cherry this, cherry that. All these different flavors with so many things in it. Tonight dough, Americone Dream. There's so many different things in it. Here's what I'm thinking. We do an episode of the Fun Bammies. Wait. I first I was going to say the Chuck and Brad podcast. Then I said Fun Bammies.
Yeah.
We do an episode of Funbearable where we come up with our own flavors,
Okay.
but not good ones.
Ooh, okay.
We're coming up with flavors for our enemies.
Thick water.
Disgusting flavors that people would hate.
Yep.
And, it's Brad and Chuck-Lee's or something like that.
Yep.
I guess Chucky is fine, not Chuck Lee's.
You were
Jerry's.
thinking of Brickley's ice cream.
That's what it was. So I want to do an episode where we come up with enemy flavors.
I'm in it.
Of Ben and Jerry's ice
I'm
cream.
in it. I'm in that ice cream.
We're promising that we're doing that. So that was great. That was fun. Trying to think if there's anything else. I wrote them down. Maple coffee. Oh, yeah, the snack hack. the Sugar Shack.
Yes.
We went to the Sugar Shack. Here was one of my highlights of the trip. They make all different. They make maple creamies.
I'm not sure what that is.
It's a maple ice cream treat.
Okay.
And you can get maple dust added to it.
Wow.
It was tasty.
Wow. Okay.
I'm just going to tell you, go to Vermont, a lot of tastes.
I mean, as somebody whose nickname is Mr. Maple, am I Mr. Maple or am I Lil Acorn? I think I'm Mr. Maple because I got a maple drink at the coffee shop and you told the barista that I love maple so much that my nickname is Mr. Maple. And she was not impressed. And then we pulled out and like across the street, it was like Lil Acorn's daycare. And you're like, that's my nickname. So
it sounds like me.
Yep.
So Mr. Maple's got to go there. Mm-hmm. Then this girl, young girl, she goes like this. Do you guys want to sample the maple syrup? And I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
She's like, all right, I'll get them all. Now, what is the phrase in there that I'm excited about?
All.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking maple types. She goes, here are the 4 maple syrups.
A flight of syrups.
This is the golden one that we harvest in the spring.
Oh,
this is this one.
Okay.
This is this one. And they're all different. She's like, this is like, has this much maple, this one. We're trying them all. They were so fucking delicious. I think I liked the third one, but then they had other types that were a little kooky that they mixed with stuff. But those 4, you could actually buy a flight of like small ones. Man, they were so good.
Oh, I'm sure.
I loved it. The Sugar Shack, I recommend it. The maple dust, get the maple dust. I wonder, maybe Jay's Barbecue, their maple flavor could be maple creamy.
Ooh, all right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, it'll be like a little fact on the bottom. And it's like maple creamies in Vermont. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or could they do one with Ben and Jerry's?
Collabs.
That's a little kooky.
Collabs are hot.
Collabs are hot. Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Wait, no.
Nope, different company. Flamin' Hot Cheetos stink compared to whatever Jay's has for corn snacks.
Yes, Flamin' Hot Jay. Mm-hmm. And it's Jay, and he's on fire on the front. Yeah.
It's a rictus of pain on his face.
Yeah, no, he's in a burn ward. He's in the hospital.
He's unhappy.
Yeah, exactly.
Poor Jay.
So Sugar Shack was great. And then the final thing was we were leaving Vermont. And I was like, well, we also went on this big gondola ride. And it's funny because Natalie...
Gondola like sky gondola or like river gondola?
Sky gond.
Okay.
So Natalie has this opinion that I'm a puss. Okay?
Awfully quiet here.
So
as you look for someone to defend you.
So here's the thing, though. She's scared of things, too.
Right. We're all scared of things.
So I'll be like, oh, I'm scared of... I don't love Ferris wheels.
Right.
They're slow moving. They stop you at the top.
And you have no control.
And you swing back and forth.
Yep.
Ferris wheels, it's scary. So I'm scared of that. And she's like, you're a puss, blah, blah, blah. She's slapping me around. She's kicking me off the Ferris wheel. Mm-hmm. We go in the gondola, and she's like, oh, I can't look down. Scary. And I'm like...
I feel like that's so similar to a Ferris wheel.
I'm like, how are you not a puss if I'm a puss? And she's like, no. This is... I'm going to give you a Natalie trait that I'm not a fan of. Natalie has a trait, my girlfriend, where she thinks whatever she does and feels is normal. And if you deviate from how she feels, you're weird. Mm-hmm. And so if I'm like, I don't like Ferris wheels, she likes Ferris wheels, she's like, you're a baby.
Yeah.
If we go in a gondola and she's like, I'm nervous about the gondola, and I go, you're a baby, she's like, no, anyone would be nervous about the gondola.
Okay.
You know, so it's one of her things we're working on. And by we're working on, I mean I'm bringing it up a lot.
Yes.
And it's really driving a wedge between us.
Yes.
It's really a problem.
I don't know how we're going to survive this.
I texted her 5 minutes ago. Yeah. No, so she's nervous about the gondola. It is high up, and it kind of stops and swings. It's a little bit of a thing. And we're going by like the poles, and they have ladders on them. Yep. And I keep going like, what if it stopped and you had to get out and go on the ladder? Yep. She's like, I never could. And I'm like, I could do it. I would just cry across it. And she's like, no, you couldn't. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. You know, she's yelling at me and saying I couldn't do it. That was really fun, but I was a little bit disappointed in that we only had cheddar cheese.
Okay.
Vermont cheddar is what they say. And I'm like, I really thought we'd get a lot of samples.
Right.
And here's what I found out. They did more samples before COVID.
Oh.
Then they changed it.
That makes sense.
And they kept it the same.
Especially with the soft cheeses.
They used to have a huge thing of, this is in my memory from being much younger. That's where I found out about, there's a caramel that I love. It's Fat Toad Farms cold brew caramel. Mm-hmm. And it's made from goat milk. And it's delicious. And I found out about it at a Cabot cheese shop that I remember, maybe my memory is faulty, just like huge tubs of samples, and you tried a million cheeses. Yeah. The one we went to, it was minimal. So I was like, man, I wanted to try more cheeses. And so we're talking to Chat GPT. Where we want cheeses. Where are we going to get cheeses?
They're like, Vermont.
And Chat GPT is like, man, I'm trying. I don't know about this. And I'm like, come on. And he goes, all right, how about, I forget what it's called, but it's like New Mill or Mad Mill or Mad Dog or something like that.
Okay.
Taste Place. Mad Mill's Taste Place, something like that.
Right. Meek Mill,
yes. And I'm like, okay, let's see where this is. And I'm nervous because like, is it true? Are they going to have a lot of samples? Who knows?
Right.
And so we go there. We're talking sample heaven. They have all the cheese behind a glass with all the different cheeses you slice, right? And so we're like, hey, can we sample some cheeses? And they're like, that's what we're all about, baby.
Wow, okay.
And I was like, wow. We probably tried 15 cheeses.
Wow.
I'm talking 15. Hard.
That's
aged,
lot of
soft,
cheeses.
Left, right, center.
You didn't hit a cheese wall?
Well, we're sampling.
Okay.
We're not eating a cheese.
Okay.
And we left some room for the taste place.
Yep.
We knew we'd be tasting at this place. So I think I bought 2. She bought 2.
Okay.
Little expensive, but what are you going to do?
Yep.
We had so many samples. And the taste place worked out great.
There are hibachi chefs there. They're flinging cheese across.
They're flinging cheese. I'm catching them.
Yep. They spray cheese whiz from that like
a little boy's penis. Yeah. That's a weird from the hibachi place.
Yeah.
The little boy with the penis.
It's weird.
And he sprays something out of the man's penis.
Yep.
I don't like that.
Nope.
You're drinking from a little boy's penis.
Essentially, yes.
Who came up with that?
Boy.
A sick man.
Yeah.
A sick man.
Yep.
So we ate the cheese. We had a great time. It was a great Vermont trip. It was a great time.
I'm glad to hear it. And you made it back safely?
We made it back safely.
Which is the most important thing.
And it was a nice, easy ride. You know, we were talking and joking. We have a lot of jokes. We're going back and forth. It's nice. We've done the same thing where it's like you drive for 4 hours, but it's with someone you can just joke the whole time with.
Right.
And it just goes by and it's fun.
Yeah.
So we had a great time. We did everything on Natalie's list pretty much. You know, if anything was left off, there was some version of it that we did anyway. Right. We fit in a lot of stuff. She did a great job planning. And yeah, it was a the great beginning to my vacation weeks.
Nice.
Which we had a couple of them. I had to work way overtime beforehand to get ready for these weeks.
Let me tell you about coming back from my trip.
Yes.
As you know, I have to fly to and from Indiana. I fly
That's what I've heard.
out of Midway Airport in Chicago.
Yep.
So I'm on my way back. I'm flying Southwest, and they assign seats now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not paying for a nice seat. I'll take whatever they give me. So on my way to Chicago, back row, middle seat, like one of the least desirable seats on the plane.
Yeah.
But coming back to Providence, exit row, window seat.
Yeah.
So pretty nice. And I'm like, all right, I'll take this. This is fun.
Yeah.
So I sit down. It's me on the window, and then probably an early 20s guy on the aisle, and then in between us a woman, it's probably similar to my age, maybe a titch older.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. We're flying. We're in the air. I left my AirPods at my parents' house, and so I'm just listening to the plane. little dog yipping up here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that, and then like yip shh. Yip, shh. And I was like, shushing isn't working. Shushing isn't working. Do something else.
Yeah.
It's fine. So the woman, seated next to me, gets up, goes presumably to the restroom.
Yeah.
Comes back. And at this point, they've taken our drink orders, and they have given us little bags of pistachios.
Yeah.
And little bags of pretzels.
Yeah.
She took the pistachios. She did not take the pretzels. Whatever. She comes back, sits down. She's rummaging around in her bag. Under the seat, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm focused on either the crossword or my book or whatever I was doing, and then she pulls out a toothbrush, a little travel size tube of toothpaste, seated next to me, in between me and this 20-something guy. Toothpaste on the toothbrush in the mouth, brush, and I'm like, where's she gonna spit?
Where's she gonna spit?
What is like?
How does she wash off the toothbrush?
Why is this happening? Like, you just went to the restroom. You just used the lavatory. Why wouldn't you take this stuff back there with you? Also, you haven't eaten or drank anything. Like I'm definitely paying attention to what's going on around me, because that's anxiety. That's what I do.
Yeah.
And
you got no distractions really.
She didn't eat
Very
anything.
minimal ones.
Yeah. And so she brushes her teeth. No spit, presumably swallows all the detergent that she's just washed her mouth with.
Oh.
And then like takes the plastic bag, puts the toothbrush in, kind of wipes it off with the inside of the plastic bag, toothbrush back in the plastic bag, and then moves stuff around, puts the pistachios back in the bag, and then gets her unflavored sparkling water to drink. And I'm like, this is so weird.
That's
I've
bizarre.
never had to deal with before. It made me feel like a comic. Like, your friends Mark Norman and Joe List would travel a lot, and they sit next to weirdos on planes, and I'm like, I finally have a weirdo on the plane story, and it's not me.
Yeah.
Drop it. It's the time I dropped my Zune as we were taking off, and it slid all the way back.
Yeah.
And they're like, we've got someone's cell phone. I told it on an episode of the Chuck and Brad podcast.
You must have been humiliated when they said that.
Boom, boom. And they came back up, and he's like, what is this? And I'm like, it's a Zune. He said, what is it? And I responded, it's Microsoft's answer to the iPod. And the guy's like, okay, I didn't know they made one, and gave it back to me and left. And it was
such a stupid way to say it.
Some would say it's an accurate way to explain what a Zune
You know
is.
who would say that?
Me.
Martin on The Simpsons. It's
Microsoft's answer to the iPod. That's a little Mickey Mouse, but we got there.
Microsoft's answer to the iPod.
So anyway, this woman is brushing her teeth, which is much weirder than owning a Zune.
Hold on. Can I bring something up?
Yes, please do.
The idea that you're so embarrassed by that they don't know what it is, that you get it and you're like, hello? You put it to your ear and pretend it's a phone.
It was, it's one of the, like, it was on my lap.
Yes.
And then, so like my headphones came unplugged, and I turned and I watched it slide literally down the center aisle all the way to the back of the plane.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, and this was, 2015, 24. Like I'm sure it's written down. I know we talked about it on the Chuck and Brad podcast, and you laughed just as hard when I told you that I had said it's Microsoft's answer to or the iPod.
I love it.
Anyway,
Couldn't love it
so
more.
this woman brushes her teeth, and I'm like, all right, I want to ask her about it.
Yeah.
And I want to say like, so that was an interesting decision.
Yes,
and find out kind of what the thought process was. But I'm like, but I don't want to do it while we're seated next to each other. Full plane, can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it as we're getting off the plane because I might have to see her again at baggage claim.
Sure.
And so I'm like, if I see her at baggage claim, I will ask her then, like, hey, like, what kind of, like, I've never seen anyone do that before. Was it a special toothpaste? That's how I was going to frame it.
I was just going to ask, is there a special toothpaste you can eat?
I'm sure there is.
Okay.
Campers and hikers probably use it, but this was very weird. So
Camper can spit, but I hear you.
Yeah, so we land, and she's immediately out of her seat, getting her bags, even though we're the 14th row back. And I'm like 78 people have to get off this plane before we do. Like, let's calm ourselves. And so she has her stuff, and she has gone in front of the guy from the aisle. I went to get my stuff. The guy let me out. I'm like, hey, you saw her brush her teeth, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, that's pretty weird, right? He's like, yeah. I think she overheard me saying it.
Okay.
But someone's got to shame her for this.
Did you talk to her?
No, because she didn't go to baggage claim. And I'm like, I didn't want to have like the awkward follow-up of like, hey, see you later, Colgate.
Yeah.
Colgate chew. Like,
yeah.
So if you are that woman and you brushed your teeth on a flight while seated next to other people, possibly look into changing that behavior.
Or explaining it.
Explaining it.
Yes.
Hey, sorry, I have Invisalign. I have to do this. Also, like, she had just come from the bathroom. Had she... I was like, oh, maybe she threw up and needed to brush her teeth right away. Like, fine, I support that decision.
Yeah.
Throwing up elsewhere and then brushing your teeth right after, no problem with that. Also, unrelated, I think, to the teeth brushing, the flight attendants are coming around collecting trash.
Yeah.
And this woman takes 2 incredibly brown bananas out of her bag and puts them in her little empty sparkling water cup. And she's like, here you go. And hands 2 full brown bananas to this woman. And I'm like, it's just kooky.
Yeah, it's kooky.
It's not problematic. It's not upsetting. It's just weird.
Yeah. That's fun. You had a fun flight.
It was. I'm like,
you're very observant, and it paid off.
I will take an unevent, like there wasn't much turbulence. I would rather have something like this happen on a flight than a lot of turbulence.
Yeah, for sure.
Or, we were super delayed or something.
Yeah.
This is the kind of weird stories I want to happen when I fly.
That's great. That's very fun. That's valuable.
Oh,
yeah.
And it's one of those where I'm like, yeah, at least the story comes out of it.
Yeah, I love that.
So,
that's great.
Folks out there, what weirdness have you experienced on a plane? We could probably do an entire mail sack just out of weird travel stories.
Yeah,
so if you have any of those, send us an email, funbearablepod@gmail.com, or find us on socials @funbearablepod. If you have a weird travel story, in the subject line, put weird travel story, because I'll bet we can do
a mail sack all about it. I also wanted to say, we're trying to spread the word about the podcast. So if you love the podcast, if you even like the podcast, if you can tolerate the podcast, please share the clips. Please share the episodes. Subscribe to our YouTube, subscribe to the audio, that you like. Let people know about it.
Yeah,
that's the thing that would help. Rate and subscribe, whatever.
Looking at our YouTube numbers, it feels like we've plateaued recently. So hopefully by the time this episode actually goes up, we'll have regained some momentum.
Yes.
Everybody's here for Ming Chen, and
yes.
they're going to stick around for us.
Yes.
Boy, oh boy, are you in for a treat.
Oh, yeah. That was good. That was fun.
Yes. But yeah, we appreciate everyone who likes and subscribes and watches and writes in, all of it. We appreciate anyone who's interacted with us. It means a lot to us, and we don't take it for granted.
Absolutely.
For Chuck Staten, I'm Brad Rohr saying thank you so much, and we're sorry for being Funbearable.
All right, I got an idea.
Okay.
You were giving me an idea.
Good.
So you've talked about the pubic merc.
It's one of my favorite subjects.
You brought it up.
Sort of.
You said it's a good way for people on stage to stay hidden.
Yes.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
If we had our own merkins, first of all, you're saying there's not really man merkins.
There probably are. I just don't know a lot about them.
Well, how about this?
Okay.
It's strange. It's a strange look.
Yeah.
Can you agree with that?
I do.
Your entire pubic region covered in hair. It's a little strange.
Yep.
We make a merkin
Okay.
that has a penis head sticking out of it.
Yeah, of course.
And 2
Why stop with 1?
testicles coming out the bottom.
Okay.
Then
In full bloom.
it wouldn't look as weird.
Yeah. You'd just be wearing
You're wearing
a
like
full wig with a little acorn and 2 Mr. Maples
yeah.
poking out.
And we got the name, a merkin for your gherkin. Do you like it? You know, you were indicating you don't, but I see you smirking. Take that.
In a world where there ain't nothing left about, they're 2 special idiots now. Hear me out.